Yo. Estamos de volta aqui com a nossa parte 2 da exploração da mansão Croft. E de acordo com a Lara, ainda tem mais uma pista a ser achada aqui. Que eu não estou encontrando. Óbvio. Achei um pedaço ali em cima. Parece ter mais um trem ali. Estamos descobrindo bastante aí sobre o passado de Lord e Amelia Croft.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8?
Six.
I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you old fool.
Cadê o livro de hack, hein, pra eu ver um?
I would play chess with...
Não.
Dad became interested.
Benjamin Croft.
Dad's book about...
Não. E por onde? Aqui.
This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
Traga. Tabela de hieroglifos, tá bem no começo.
Each district in
As
ancient
duas
Egypt had a
águiazinhas,
symbol
5.
Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Então vamos para a ala oeste.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see...
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing. Worse than I thought.
Nossa, abandonado o bagulho. Lord Croft não deixava ninguém entrar aqui. Ela foi pra faculdade, depois foi pra matar, foi pra um monte de lugar. Ela mora em Londres. Ela tem um apartamento lá.
Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're starting to see things.
E a mansão Croft ficou
Mum's
abandonada.
atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
My lord, We all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
Não, Winston que chavecou o Lord Croft. Acho que o Lord Croft pegou a Ana mesmo, mais pra ter uma influência feminina na vida dela. No final das contas, não acabou dando muito certo, né? A gente precisa achar aqui a pintura preferida de Lord Croft, da mãe dela.
But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
Vamos ver aqui então qual que era a favorita da mãe dela.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favorite one among them. A simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Blocks of red. Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination.
Mas isso aqui?
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
Aqui é uma foto de Amelia Croft. Esse aqui não pregou nada. Parece... Vamos ver aqui em cima que tem.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favorite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small, sleeping breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft. My darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go, or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
Não dá pra acender aqui. Atrás do quadro não tem nada. Tá difícil o negócio. Tem 4 blocos vermelhos ali. Deixa eu sair pra ver se ela fala alguma coisa.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Ah, então acho que era só aquilo mesmo. Ela tem que ir pro quarto deles.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life, every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of De Mornay obligations, free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
Ela se rendeu aí, Lord Croft.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
At least that old thing still works. Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it.
Lord Croft trancou o anel aqui com pesar.
The inscription is faded.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather? Or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous at Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. October 13th, Mum's birthday. Okay, back to the study to open that safe. Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. There's a date, October something. Damn, the number is faded. The anniversary was in October. Which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her.
everything Atlas
I
has.
think this was Dad's pocket watch. Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
How could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard. But please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
O Atlas sempre tentando sabotar Richard Croft. Atlas Morley.
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
É, então vai ter que fazer o busto seu também. Griffin Croft é o nome do outro cara. Vamos voltar ao escritório de Lord Croft.
The Croft family crest.
Aí sim.
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
É, tá na hora.
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
É, tá faltando um número
No,
aqui.
that's not it.
Deixa eu ver aqui direitinho.
For God's sake, memorize the combination of Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia.
I returned home.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
No.
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it.
É 5.
That work.
5 é o desenho das duas águias egípcias lá, o hieroglifo. 4 é o número de quadrados vermelhos que tinham na pintura de Lady Croft. E 9 porque se o aniversário dela era dia 13, ela casou 4 dias antes. Ela disse que não quis esperar o aniversário, então é 9.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept it safe. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done. And I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate. A test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
What did you do?
Lord Croft queria ressuscitar a mãe dela quando ela foi no Tibete atrás dele. Por isso que ele ficou tão doente pelo elixir da vida eterna.
Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page. Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Vou tentar ver isso aqui na lareira.
A hidden message.
What the fuck? Onde é isso? Lá embaixo? Não entendi a porra do mapa.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and... oh, God! I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby, but it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
Boa menina. Eu tô perdidinho aqui. Nossa, tudo zoado, tudo zoado. Deixa eu olhar aquele mapa de novo, senão a gente não... Ah, então. Tinha uma porta aqui. Cadê o seu tesouro lá? Pé de cabra para abrir aqui, eu não achei esse pé de cabra.
No, that's not it.
fuck?
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you old fool. Lara's expedition.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Não cheguei, não olhei aqui atrás. Assim, vamos virar assim. Ah, tá. Aqui tá os símbolos.
I
Tabela de
remember this
época.
now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Última 2.
That worked.
4, 2. E aí abriu-se uma sala secretíssima aqui. What the fuck?
Damn, locked in. Did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here. Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
Holy shit. O laboratório secreto de Lord Croft. Dragão de
This was
Jade.
part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
Dragão de Jade.
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me you're heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. To that, I say, you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have chucked a life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
O tio tá puto, hein?
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
O livro dos Codex de Lord Croft. What the fuck
There's
is
an
that?
inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north. Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
Pô, tem que quebrar isso aqui.
Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor.
Vai, né?
The missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Seria a cripta de Lord Croft, né?
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important, and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
Tinha gente de olho mesmo. Nossa amiga Ana era uma delas.
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night.
Nós estamos trancados ali.
It is silent, so peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment. Only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as
A mãe dela morreu congelada.
my love. Become the father Lara deserves. Know that I will live on in her.
Lord Croft
Mama
achou.
faced death alone. She was so brave.
Voltar não dá, então a gente tem que sair por aqui.